guys, it's Dan. I'm actually not recording in the bitHUD headquarters at the moment. Supposed to be meeting Thaddeus in about maybe an hour. Just sitting here having a coffee. So I thought maybe without the bad influence of Mr. Thaddeus, we could actually get through a pretty hard topic. Yes, we're going to talk about it once again, the coronavirus. As a lot of you guys know, coronavirus is going around. You know, this COVID-19 thing doesn't seem to be going away soon. And, you know, us in the gaming hemisphere, we've been feeling it a little bit with, you know, Ubisoft, Activision, people saying that there's going to be some delays in their manufacturing like Nintendo. We don't really know how it's affecting the PS5 or the Xbox Series X, but I'm sure that, you know, with the production the way things are going and how most of it's done through China, that's definitely had an effect on it. But not even that. Also with, you know, all the companies that dropped out of PAX East, and then now GDC, the Game Developers Conference, has been postponed, and even the Emerald City Comic Con. So this is starting to kind of work its way into the gaming and nerd hemispheres. Now, I don't want to be a downer, but so what do? We're gamers. We're resilient. We focus on problems and we find ridiculous solutions. I mean, we hoard, you know, Phoenix Downs and potions even when we know our characters have full cure in Life 3 or whatever the hell. I mean, this is the time where we've been practicing and training and learning what to do for the apocalypse or when, you know, shit hits the fan. So what can we do? Well, if you recall, there was a PS3 app from Stanford University, which was called Folding at Home. And basically your PS3, when it was in rest mode, if you turn that app on, it would basically use the computing power to help scientists in disease research solve advanced computing problems. Now, that just kind of used up, you know, computing power and data. And Folding at Home is actually still available. I think it's available only through your computer now. There's no app for it on the PS4. But now there's also this new game called Fold It, which was released by the University of Washington, where Fold It's a free puzzle game where players try to fold protein structures as perfectly as possible. And now they've even released one for the coronavirus where you're creating protein structures that will help protect the human body from the coronavirus. So that's one thing you can do if you really need to take it upon yourself, or if you're financially, you know, able to. You can take up the role of a quest giver, maybe donate to a charity. CharityNavigator.org is a good place to check out if you're able to financially. I don't suggest you do it if, you know, you're hard up on money, you're living paycheck to paycheck, or, you know, you have some commitments, or even if, you know, you need that padding for in case shit hits the fan. But if you are able to, you know, you can always donate. Also, just, you know, don't go into panic buying mode. Don't go out to, you know, I was almost saying Canadian Tire. Oh, it's so Canadian, eh? Don't go out to, you know, Walmart and buy all the freaking N95 masks, and don't get crazy and buy like a year's worth of beans and shit. But, you know, maybe be prepared. Bag of rice, toiletries. Costco's selling out of toilet paper like crazy, apparently. You know, get some tuna. In my case, I got some extra Diet Coke and some veggie sticks and Hot Pockets. If you or your family do take medicine regularly, you know, stock up. I got an extra inhaler just in case the asthmatics start to happen. Another thing I did was got food for the doggo, you know. How shitty would you feel if your dog is starving? You have to give him, like, rice. Give this dog food. Just buy an extra bag. Also, I know everyone's been thinking this. You don't need a shiny new crowbar. Okay, we're not going Half-Life on this virus. Your old crowbar will do just fine. Now, I know that I did talk about conventions being canceled. That's not all of the conventions being canceled or postponed. There are still some going on. Even in Canada, there's still some going on. There's going to be Fan Expo, Toronto Comic Con. I don't know about Anime North. I don't know when that shit actually happens. But I'm probably not going to go. I wasn't going to go before this, though. Let's just be real. But if you do decide to go, just assess the situation. Wash your hands. Wash your body. We know that these places are breeding grounds for everything. There's the con flu all the time. Bring Purell. Don't hug everybody. I know that everyone's friendly and, you're all taking pictures because you're dressed up like Inuyasha or whatever the fuck, One Piece. And it's great to see, celebrities, but don't hug everybody, all right? Don't touch everything. I know it's fun to go to the shops, the little pop-up stands, and pick up everything because, you can't afford it in real life or you'll never see it again until next year when that same vendor comes back. But just, be smart and, with all the, VR headsets that you can try on or the new game demos, maybe think about skipping them if it looks pretty gritty, or just really wash your hands before and after. Don't touch your face either. So that's one thing. Oh shit, this is weird. Now, one final thing, if you or one of your loved ones does have to stay home, because they got a little sick, take care of each other. They're not plague rats. Pop on some Netflix, work on that backlog. Thankfully, Persona 5 Royal and Final Fantasy VII Remake are coming out. So if you have to wait for that, you can do those too. Get some books out, read some comic books. A lot of shit you can do. Just be safe, See, not even a swear. No swearing in this one. We all know who the bad seed was. It's that fucking Thaddeus. He's a piece of shit. He makes me sound like an asshole. Fuck that guy. I'm sitting here in my car waiting on his goddamn schedule, drinking fucking Tim Hortons. I had to go in there, pay with change. You know how dangerous it is to pay with real cash right now? People's hands are touching that shit. It's his fucking fault. If I go down, you blame him. Alright? Mark my words. Blame Thaddeus for everything. Sinclair is the worst. Hashtag 2020. Dan said it. It's good. But anyways, thanks for listening, guys. This is fucking 8 minutes. Jeez. I thought I went on for longer than that. Anyways, I'm probably going to have Thaddeus stitch this onto whatever we record later. So, peace out! Hey guys, it's Dan again. Just wanted to let you know, I did go back, listen to the original recording, and I am aware that I said the word shit twice. So, those two were on me before I even mentioned Thaddeus at the end there. Because we all clearly know at the end who's to blame for that little outburst. Certainly not me. Still waiting in my car, waiting for this guy to pick up the goddamn phone and tell me he's ready to record. Because not like I have a life, No fiance, no dog, no life to live. Certainly no Persona 5 sitting in my PlayStation right now. Waiting, calling out to me. Certainly Makoto's not waiting for me to take her out on the town. Maybe Futaba. Waiting to go to the computer store. Nope, none of that. Just me and the car. Sitting near the fucking train tracks like I'm watching hobos. Like the world's weirdest crocodile hunter. Yeah, this is my life. Fucking Thaddeus. Anyways, I'll get him to stitch this onto the recording later. See ya.
now recording, so anything you say will not be deleted, so speak at your own discretion. Hello again, and welcome to the bitHUD Raw podcast. This is episode 15, and today we're talking about the Final Fantasy VII demo, which came out last week. And that's it. So, Dan, let's just get into it.
I feel like this one should be called bitHUD Raw 60 Remake.
Yeah. Full disclosure, we wanted to do a show both on this and Castlevania Season 3, but then I think we're like, oh no, we don't have that much to say about Castlevania Season 3. It'll be done in like a couple minutes. And
An hour later?
Yeah. So we decided, we'll give them each their own show and then release them separately.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, we can skip a week without games.
Yeah. I mean, there's not that much.
The biggest game is Dreams.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind talking about it. It's an interesting thing to talk about. It's also hard to talk about because it's a platform more than anything else.
It's Game Maker.
Yeah, it's an application. But I mean, there's talking about the way it works, but also the games within the game too. Yeah. But I'll eventually get into that, but we'll figure that out. And probably, so I'm gonna get Neo 2. I can talk about that next week when you have in mind.
I want to keep it a secret, but there's a game I've been eyeing.
Okay, oh yeah, you did say there's a...
It's called The Hero Dies Again.
Okay. And
they call it an anti-RPG. It's actually a reverse RPG. Where the story is that your character just killed the Demon King or whatever the shit.
Okay.
But he landed a fatal blow. And so an angel comes down and says, because you saved the world, God has given you 7 days or 5 days to live. But you start at your strongest, and every day that passes, you get weaker and weaker.
That's kind of cool.
And then basically, it's also like you can choose who to spend your days with. So there's like a bunch of girls, and then you kind of follow their story to kind of make sure that when you die, their lives are good.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm like. Yo, I don't play this.
That sounds right up your alley.
Yo, it's fucking like niche, and it's RPG.
It's made for you.
Dating sim, and. As I found out with the Final Fantasy VIII Remake, I cannot be trusted to not overlevel. I spent 3 hours drawing magic from a bug.
Wow. Yeah.
Well, it had fire, it had cure, it had thunder, and it had sleep.
Yeah. And
I needed to junction those to my party.
On a related subject, I'm trying one more time to beat Galdera in Octopath Traveler. I've just been... grinding every once in a while.
Yes, my brother.
Just a bit. We'll see. I'm kind of close to 99. Well, my main guy, Cyrus, is at 80. So we'll see. Maybe I can get him to 99. Everyone else kind of hot in the 80s or early 90s, and go back to it. We'll see.
Speaking of painful endeavors, I platinum fucking Persona 5.
Oh, yeah,
we didn't talk about that.
We didn't. Yeah, I was saying you should have made a video for that. That was just something you could have.
It was like at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna have a headset on, so it would have been literally just the fight.
No, you could record it, then just come in and then do your ADRs, do your commentary, director's commentary.
But yeah, I fucking platinum Persona 5.
Yeah,
it was not a hard platinum. Yeah. But because the first 2 times I played it, I wasn't aiming for the platinum.
Yeah. You weren't aiming for the second time? Really?
Not really, no.
Oh, okay.
The third time, I was like, okay. Well, because the second time I was like, oh, I had things I wanted to do, like where I wanted to get every confidant and fill out the rest of his abilities, like his character traits. You know, what is it? Charm and intelligence and all that.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do those 2 things, so I did those. And then I was like, oh, I was so close to platinuming it. But, so the third time I was like, okay, I can get all these, but I forgot to get the last book from the library.
Yeah.
Before you fake your death.
Yeah.
You can't go to the library.
Yeah, before the whole the Ocean's 11 scene, yeah.
So you can't go back to the library after that, so I was missing literally one fucking book.
That's a pain in the ass. So that's one thing. Do you know if in Royal they fixed that? That you can't, like...
No, you can't.
Because that's the thing.
Well, there's a third semester.
Yeah.
So you might be able to. I don't know where they put the bad guy in, though.
Yeah.
But also, different trophy list.
Oh, really, eh?
Yep.
Fuck.
Whole new trophy list.
God damn it. You're going to do it all over again, aren't you?
I'm going to do it.
Well, I'm not even going to bother to try. I'm still partially holding out for a Switch version I'm getting royal no matter what. So it's my plan right now.
Why?
My plan right now, because I mean that's a game that takes so much time, and I'd rather just be able to play it anywhere, so I can kind of just.
Oh, you play it at home, man.
It's twice. I mean, anyway, my plan is I'm getting it no matter. I already pre-ordered the what's it called, the Phantom Thieves edition. You did as well.
Yes.
I mean, good thing we did. I mean, we did way before.
Well, I texted you while I'm at work.
Yeah.
I'm like, Phantom Thieves edition's out for Persona 5. I already pre-ordered it. You're like, where? I'm like, so I sent you the link.
Yeah.
You're like, and I didn't expect you to pre-order it. You're just, well, I should have known better.
Yeah, who are you talking to?
I know, but I'm like, maybe you only get the ones that you really like. But then I forgot
I do like Persona. I mean, just because I don't like it as much as you do, it's a hard feat to like it as much as you do. You know that, right?
Oh yeah. But
so I don't like it as much as you do. I still think it's an amazing game, other than the 40 hours or just.
So why you go for the longer one though? That's not as gonna question.
No, I mean because it's gonna be a fresh experience. I mean it's a thing, and I mean also part of it was that it was a game I borrowed from you, so it's kind of the feeling of just wanting to.
Yeah, you borrowed it from me.
So it was like I wanted to get it just to finish it off and give it back to you, right?
Yes.
Even though I had it for like 2 months, but still, it was still like wanting to just finish it.
Yeah,
and get
we
it back
did the
to
Horizon
Yeah.
Persona 5 swap. Yes.
Yeah. So there's that too. There's more of a sense of urgency. Maybe in playing it and having my own copy, it'll be a thing where it's just like I can play it at my own pace. Where if I start getting kind of fatigued by it, I can okay, well I'm gonna shelve you for a bit and then come back to you a little later. So things like that. So so I don't mind that, but yeah, I'm kind of going to shelve the version I have and just add it to my collection of shrink wrapped collector's editions. And then if it does, if it doesn't, if I don't hear, if by the time I'm done with like Final Fantasy VII, Ghost of Tsushima, and whatever else.
Oh, so you're gonna wait till the fall?
Maybe. I mean, or midsummer. Ghost of Tsushima is in June.
Is it?
Yeah, June 26th.
I have paid zero attention to Ghost of Tsushima.
I've seen stuff about it. I'm kind of curious about it. Like again, we've talked about it. We were on the way the faces look. I'm glad I'm not alone on that one. But
I'll let you jump on that bullet.
So yeah, I'll be getting it if I'll let you know if it's good or not, and I'll let you want. I mean, if you want, you can borrow it from me. If you have no interest at all, it's just fine.
I'll probably buy it on a sale though. That's the thing.
Yeah, I mean, as it is though, I mean, I'm not getting Last of Us 2.
Yeah,
I'm the weirdo on that one. I'll admit, but I don't like Last of Us.
Yeah, it's fine. I said, I mean, if you do, I told you if you didn't like the first one, why would you buy the second?
Well, okay. The thing is, when I said it, I don't know if I'm getting it. It wasn't a thing where it's like I was like on the fence. It was more like on the fence by like hanging up by my pinky.
Yeah, but it's you.
Yeah. Well, no, honestly, no. Like I still buy games that I want to beat. I mean, the first one I got for free on the PlayStation 4, and I guess wasn't. I don't know.
I think we both got a little sheepish after that Death Stranding incident.
yeah, we're a little less risky.
I traded mine in like 2 days or 3 days later, and they're like, "What? You're trading it in?" I'm like, "You're gonna see something in the next week."
Yeah,
you're gonna see a lot of them.
Yeah, I mean, I scalped mine like right away before I even got my copy in my own hands.
Because I got my copy first.
Yeah,
and then you watched me play it. You're like, "Fuck this."
No. I sold it even before that. Remember?
Did you?
No. I sold it on Kijiji before
Yes,
my copy even like came in. But then, like when it was the release day, like I just went to the mall, met the guy, and then handed it off to him, and then
the box that with feet.
Yeah, the little Asian guy, and it looked like a box with feet. So he gave me 400, and I took the money and ran. I didn't I didn't block his number. He never got in touch with me, so I guess he was fine with it.
Well, a lot of people do like it.
Yeah. So
not a huge amount.
Yeah, so it's the thing where. I mean, but we've been kind of cautious ever since then.
Man, I've been gun shy.
Yeah,
that's why I'm like, if it's less than $30, I can take the risk.
Yeah,
I can't. We're in Canada. These games cost like $90.
Yeah.
Fucking Trudeau.
So yeah, I mean, I did the same. Wow, this is not a right-wing podcast. Just to let you guys know, it's not. I mean, our political views altogether is kind of like throwing jelly at a dartboard. So
the funny thing is, I have really no problem with Trudeau.
Yeah, Dan just a shit disturber. But Yes.
I will throw shade at Trudeau and Ford, but I actually don't care for Ford. For all of you who listen to Canadian politics.
That has more of a personal impact on your life too.
Well, that, and also, like, I wouldn't trust that guy to serve me coffee to put my gas.
No, I mean, yeah. I mean, after his brother, I don't know why people...
Actually, you know what? Rob Ford had a more likable face.
Yeah, he's like more of a likable character.
Also, he'd probably be more fun to party with.
Exactly.
No, with all the crack.
He was a terrible politician, but he's probably a hilarious person to be around.
For sure.
I'd love to party with that guy, but no, I mean...
He's the one who used fucking City Hall letterhead to make memos for his football team, for his high school football coaching position.
Oh, man. Last weekend, I went to catch a movie, Invisible Man, but like they were playing like the stuff beforehand, and they're showing a movie they're making about Rob Ford, and it looks fucking awful. You got to see the like makeup they did for it. Like they got this actor. He's in Homeland, but the actor himself looks nothing like him.
Dude, we're at 20 minutes.
It's fine. If we're gonna have like 5 minutes of Final Fantasy. This is a Raw. You got to know us by now. You know what you're in for.
Did I tell you that our Raws do exponentially better?
Exponentially better.
Because like people eventually get to the episodes.
Yeah.
But when a Raw hits, it goes up way quicker.
That's amazing. Well, I'm glad people actually like our nonsense. I was like worried that might be the other way around, but I mean, if that's what people are in for,
remember how scary I was? Like, maybe we should do something called a Raw.
Yeah. You're like, no, it was like because that started with the Colin Moriarty.
Well, because if we had covered it normally, we were always behind on news. Like every time there was news, we talked about it. It was like 2 weeks later it came out.
So you're like, let's do a show where we don't do as much editing. We just release it the same day, and I was like, okay. And then in the middle of it, we just decided to call it bitHUD Raw, based off of
the Eddie Murphy,
a popular porn site. Side version of a porn site.
I was actually thinking of Eddie Murphy's Raw.
No, because when I said it, I was like saying like the way they say the site's name at the end of the clips.
Blacked.com.
Blacked Raw?
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Just like the same thing, but it's like...
Wait, you make it to the end of the clips?
The trailers. We're going to get into this. Yeah, the trailers.
What the fuck?
And the trailers.
What, are you watching for the story?
And the trailers, they'll go like, Blacked.com.
You're clearly a Nazi.
Yeah, obviously.
Whoop, smash that. No edits.
No edits. Here, you going in raw, all right.
That's right. Just spit on my hand.
bitHUD Raw. If you get that, you're a nasty bastard. That's how we came up with the name.
I actually didn't know that.
Okay,
I thought we were doing an Eddie Murphy joke. Because we were raw like Eddie Murphy's Raw.
I'm surprised that I'm the dirty one in this case.
No, because Eddie Murphy's Raw is very raw.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
that's what I thought it was.
It could be taken in any way, but that's how
Jesus. What have you roped me into? I feel dirty.
Well, now it's out there. Anyone ever asked him why it's called Raw? Now you know.
It's now show lore.
But anyway.
My fiance listens to this podcast. I regret the day she found it on Spotify.
What's your favorite site? It's Brown Bunnies, right? All right, so anyway. We'll see if any of this makes it.
It's all gonna make it, I know. I've been on too many of these.
Final Fantasy VII. So the demo came out last week.
Yes, it did.
And it was kind of like a stealth drop. It was just like... I remember waking up in the morning and then it's like seeing like stuff on social media that the demo was out. It's like, oh. So like I immediately just like fired up the fired the download and then let it sit in the background. And then in the evening I gave it a shot and we played. So I told you and then you played it as well. So What did you think overall?
I have mixed feelings because, okay, we can't deny that it looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks
really good.
stunning. Yeah,
it looks like you're playing Advent Children.
Yeah, I mean, it looks better than by miles than the cutscenes in the game. Like back in '97 when I would play it, like I imagined the game in my head canon looking like the way the cutscenes did, and that to me that was state of the art. Because the game itself was like little blocky men in pre-rendered screens, but now we have modern day graphics. Yeah, it looks like a full-on CG movie.
Yeah. Now the biggest difference in this from the original is the combat.
Yep.
It's more action-oriented, more Kingdom Heartsy.
Yeah, the Kingdom Hearts, Secret of Mana, those kind of things. But
yeah, where you basically, or as I knew it, Rogue Galaxy-esque.
Okay.
Where you basically you run around, you hit people with your weapon by pressing square, and then when your bar fills up, then you can do special moves.
But
what the? You know what? That's
supposed to, that's him being Rob Ford.
Yikes!
Yeah.
It's the Nutty Professor.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay. Oh, okay. You can't unsee that. Anyways.
Yeah.
I forgot. I lost my fucking place.
So you're talking about the combat and how it's similar to.
Oh yeah. So the combat in the remake is very different than the original. You're basically running around. You're hitting people with your sword until your meter fills up.
Yeah.
And then you can do a special ability like change your attack style.
Yeah, so you can. You can always change the attack style. So the attack style there is
in the first one.
No. This. Well, we're talking about the first one. Right?
Yeah, compared to the original.
Okay, yeah.
I was like,
no. I'm saying in this. I'm not saying you don't have to build your meter to build the deck style.
But you can change that.
Yeah, you just press triangle and you can go to operator style, or I think it was like. It's more kind of there's an aggressive style and then more of a conservative something like
stance
assault
or whatever.
style or something stance. Yeah, something
punishment.
Punishment. That's what it is. So you have those two styles. The operator is is a bit faster, but your attacks are more of a moderate level. Punishment mode, your attacks are slower, but you can charge it up and do a harder attack.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a fun way to swap around between those two styles. You can kind of choose what you prefer. I kind of went more for punishment.
Yeah, well, I would wait till they're staggered, then I'd switch to punishment mode.
Yeah.
And then beat the shit out of them, and then I would roll it. When you roll or dodge roll or evade, it gets you out of punishment mode.
Okay, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So, there's that. Also, you have to now swap between characters, or you can tell the other characters what to do when their bar's full.
Yeah, it's like any action RPG like Ys, the kind of thing where you kind of swap if you want to do certain things. So you play as Cloud, and you can play as Barret.
Yes.
So different styles. Oh, also we forgot to mention, they have menus. You have menus too, where you can do special attacks.
Yeah.
So you can pick, while you're fighting, you can pick your sticks. You can do like a fire spell, for example.
Or Braver.
Yeah.
You can use the Braver sword attack.
Yeah.
Now, this is all fun. I said that it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'd be willing to put 50 hours per disc.
It's probably not even going to be 50 hours.
Even if it's like, if it's over 30, that's a lot.
Yeah, maybe. I've seen some places things can be 10 hours. Like, it can't be 10 hours. Like,
it can't be 10.
I know I said my prediction is going to be controversially short, but I don't think it'd be that short.
But think of like a 30-hour Devil May Cry beat 'em up.
Yeah, but
that's fucking rough.
It's still kind of an RPG.
It is, but the joy of RPGs is that like you're taking it at your own speed.
Yeah.
This one is really, you can't be tired, really.
But there is the option to play classic mode.
Yeah, but that's just bullshit.
Yeah, it's not for me, but if you do classic mode, it's less demanding.
No, your character's auto run until your meter fills.
Exactly.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess if you're, because they announced it as it being switching to classic style. I remember we talked about it before, and then before you thought it was kind of
because I thought it was gonna be like
Dragon Quest.
Yeah. Like, oh, you just stand there.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. So
So now I can't see it as classic because that'd be bad.
Yeah.
But even the gameplay, you know what? The gameplay was all right. The boss battles were kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah, so yeah, because I mean,
there's a lot of like, oh, he does AOE's and everything. Yeah, like he knocks you on your ass. Or,
yeah. Oh, that's the worst part.
Or your character gets bound.
Yeah,
and then you have to switch out to Barrett for some reason.
Yeah. I mean, that was the only thing. That was not even an issue, but it's like it's kind of just like.
Well, it wasn't hard. It just wasn't fun.
Yeah, it was like walking into a wall. Like I think we had a math teacher in high school, a very kind Italian lady. I won't say her name.
Oh yeah.
But like her lectures that were fun, the quizzes were kind of fun, and then when you got to the test, it was just like all of a sudden
the test took a big shit on you.
Yeah, it was just like you look at it and you start like, yeah, I'm gonna get an 85 on this. No, it's easy, and then you get to look at the test and it's like,
what the fuck is this?
And that's what fighting this boss was like.
Yeah,
It was like, I mean, everything else is pretty basic to get through. Like, I never really felt challenge fighting. And this boss was just like I had to use up my Phoenix Downs, like healing.
Wait, you had to use a Phoenix Down?
Yeah.
Oh, I just use potions.
I use potions, but then but the thing is, like, sometimes it doesn't.
You don't have the item ability.
Yeah, but you can't use the item. You can't use your items until the bar
your bar fills up.
Things like that would just happen, and then. I had to use a couple of Phoenix Downs on Cloud and everything. Barrett didn't get hurt that much, but Cloud is all because you have to get up in its face attack.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought I was like, oh god, they're gonna do this for every boss.
Hopefully they. It's
iron out some of those details.
Yeah, I mean, they say it's reflecting a work in progress. I mean, the demo's probably made separately.
They need to make the AI a bit smarter.
Yeah.
Also, those there were turrets that were on top of little balconies.
The flying sentries. Yeah.
Yeah, so they were above you, but they would be on little platforms. And for some reason, every time I switch to Barrett, because that's who they want you to use.
Yeah.
To shoot them because they're far away. He's always standing under them.
Yeah, and there's a lot of bad issues with the your side character AI. Like, remember the part with the lasers?
Yes, where he would run into that shit?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, why? Why do you even count?
Yeah.
Because I ran through it, I was like, he is dead. You're dead to me, Barrett.
That was a bit annoying, and then... Yeah, I mean, certain things... I mean, maybe I wish there were ways to, program your as side character or assist characters a bit more, and they could just be more geared towards certain things.
Oh, yeah, where you tell them, oh, do this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, how did you feel about using the up and down in the menu system?
It was a little confusing sometimes.
I used my back button attachment on the PS4 controller.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because I was just like, nope.
Yeah.
This is stupid.
Yeah. And it's even the menu itself, it being X, it kind of threw me off a lot. Because usually X is jump or attack.
I was trying to jump.
Yeah, usually in RPGs, it's triangle or the top face button that will be
triangle or square if you want to go Resident Evil.
Yeah, but it's to be X. X is going to be the button that.
I thought they were going to make it L1.
Yeah.
The fuck you use L1?
Yeah, that was just a weird mapping, and then I couldn't see. I didn't see any options when I went to the options.
Well, it's a demo.
So maybe you can do it there, but they let you map the special attacks the L2 circle or whatever. You can map that.
Really? I did not even look.
Because you can map your spells and everything, so you have to go in a menu.
Oh, really? Yeah. I had to use the menu all the time.
It'd be L2 plus circle, L1 plus square, or whatever. You can do things like that.
Oh, I didn't look at that.
Yeah. So they let you map that, but they don't let you map anything else. So I wish I could map my buttons a little differently because it's a little weird.
So we'll have to wait till the real game comes out before we can put a final judgment on the game.
Yeah, this is just on the demo itself.
Conjecture.
Yeah, this is after getting a taster, and I mean overall, I'm still gonna get it. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, I already have my pre-order.
Yeah, I pre-ordered mine in E3, and I got.
Although I wish I did get that motorcycle.
Yeah, I had the opportunity again to do it because I was on a waiting list, but then I got an email saying, "Oh yeah, you can get it." And I was like, maybe because I didn't do it before because they were coming. It was coming out close to Cyberpunk, and I already pre-ordered Cyberpunk, which is over 300.
Yeah.
So to do both of them together, it's I don't know if I want to do that, but
yeah, that's a bit much.
Yeah, but I mean, we'll see if it happens again. We'll see if. We'll see what I decide.
But now what I want to talk about is the new character portrayals.
Yes, I was waiting for that.
Let's get these out of the way.
Yeah. So Cloud is what you expect.
Well, I was going to say Biggs and Wedge. We're going to get the small, shitty characters out.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Biggs and Wedge?
Yeah. Wedge sounds like he'd be like a cat or like a cat or something.
Is that the fat one?
Yeah, the fat one. Yeah. Hey, Cloud.
Yeah, and then Biggs was kind of
just generic dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, I don't know how much this actor got paid.
Yeah, Star Trek white red shirt. Yeah.
But I think they are trying to make Jesse like Loki Bay, yo.
Yeah.
Yo,
yeah.
Yo, maybe we take her out the golden saucer.
Yeah, I was into it.
I was like, oh, she's like talkative.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
Hey.
No, it's a portrayal.
Yeah. Apparently, she looks exactly like the voice actress or something.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I saw a quick article on it.
Yeah.
I didn't read it.
Yeah.
But apparently they're having them take a bigger role.
Okay, because I mean, so the demo itself, we should also say, is beat for beat the first part of the original game, and also the
original demo.
Yeah, the original demo covered that particular section too.
That came with the fantastic game.
Not a bouncer.
Tobal number 1.
Oh right, yes.
We bought Tobal number 1 for the demo.
That's right. That is right. I remember it was also on Underground as well, but yeah.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Well, because that demo was weird because you had Leviathan.
Yeah.
Who you don't get to like the end.
Yeah. So I mean, it follows that beat for beat, and even like little things that happen, like when she she gets like stuck and you have to do it and save her. Obviously, in the demo, there's way more finesse to it, or panache is what I was thinking. Like some of the things kind of remind me of Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. Do you remember that one where like Snake would like do like backflips to dodge a rocket and everything, and like,
or he does jump kicks.
Yeah, so they definitely like spice things up a bit in the cutscenes. Like when he goes to save Cloud goes to save her, he's like runs and does a backflip off of the crumbling debris to go and save her.
Yeah, he jumps up the world.
But then in the game itself, he can't jump.
Yeah.
This is a little, I don't know, it's a little, I was kind of...
A little ironic.
Yeah. I was kind of expecting some kind of platforming to be in there. I mean, obviously that would adding verticality would make
Well, no, there is platforming. You just run into it, though.
Yeah.
They do it automatically.
No, that's what I mean. I mean, it's automated platforming is totally different from platforming. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, so I feel like having that in there kind of... I guess, I mean, you kind of have to now because every game is big and flashy. You can't have it be like as conservative as the original. Also, it probably didn't have the time, budget, or know how to do that in the cutscenes.
Every jump for X.
Yeah, that. But also, I mean, the cutscenes couldn't look as good as this game is now.
Yeah.
That's just true. Even like a pre-rendered cutscene couldn't look as good as the game is now.
Yeah. All right. Well, who do you want to do first? Cloud or Barrett?
So Cloud. I mean, I think he sounds the way I would imagine him sound. Like I don't know if I've ever heard an American version. I guess he was in Kingdom Hearts games, but I never played that.
Well,
played those. I played
the Advent Children has American Cloud.
They had I only saw it in Japanese.
Well, so have I.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they have a dubbed version.
Okay,
of it.
And is it the same actor?
I don't know.
Okay,
I didn't look.
Either way, I mean,
although in that game, Barrett has cornrows. in that movie, Barrett has cornrows. I hope they have a cornrows patch.
They probably will. I mean, they might as well. I mean, it'd be less stereotypical than what they did.
Also, I want the Kingdom Hearts Cloud or Advent Children where he wears like half a dress.
I still have the Kingdom Hearts Cloud, by the way,
yeah,
which I'm gonna. I don't know. I think I'm gonna send it back.
Why?
I don't know.
How much did you pay for it? $60?
No, it was like 90 American or something.
Okay, that's a bit much.
Yeah. So.
But it's cool looking.
Oh, let me grab it
for you. But yeah, I hope they have like. I know you should not ask for microtransactions because why would you ask for it? But if they gave me the option to have one winged bat cloud, I'd do it. Why? This looks cool.
Yeah, it looks good. I admit that.
I would say wait. How long do you have to return it?
30 days. Yeah, and it's been a week already.
Yeah, so. I was gonna say you're not gonna have that long enough to know if there's a one winged bat cloud in the game.
Yeah,
because then you could just be like, well, no, he's Final Fantasy VII.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know.
It looks good.
It looks good.
But I guess it's petty, but I guess don't like Kingdom Hearts. So I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they have an Advent Children statue.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll keep an eye out because the Advent Children version is what I use in Smash Brothers.
Yeah, I know.
And we need to rekindle our Cloud versus Nest fights. By the way,
Oh my god, I've been avoiding using Ness because Belmont is superior versus Cloud.
Oh really? Eh?
Well, Ness has a terrible jump back.
Yeah.
But also he has to get in close. And
Yeah, once I figured out the trick, I was like, okay, you got me the first few times, then I figured out, like, okay.
I had to get in too close.
Yeah.
So Belmont, who is also a ranged character, because Cloud's technically a ranged character.
Yeah.
They kind of equal each other out because Belmont's weaker than Cloud.
Okay.
And slower.
But he has more range.
He has more range.
Okay, interesting. All right, we'll put that to the test. But anyway, back to this game.
Yes. So Cloud looks like Cloud. Sounds like Cloud.
Yeah, I mean, it's what I would have imagined him sounding like. Oh, yeah. I mean,
K-pop looking motherfucker.
Yeah, K-pop. He's got a kind of he's laconic. He's kind of got a bit of a cocky attitude. Yeah, it's what you.
Yeah, the sword. I don't know. I thought it was gonna be bigger.
No, I mean
it looks just chunky.
Yeah, I mean it's probably more practical. I mean, I think okay. So another thing we should talk about is even though the characters are updated and look better graphically, they're not necessarily one-to-one what they used to look like because the original art style was way more anime. Like they had the big eyes and
also the sword had to be sat like at an angle for him because it was literally above his head. To like his ankle.
Yeah, it crossed his back before.
Yeah, but now it's straight up.
Yeah, so I mean, I can get that. The art style is a bit more conservative. It's like not necessarily like Christopher Nolan's take on Batman or anything.
No,
but
it's Advent Children's style.
Yeah. So it's definitely a bit more grounded and realistic in its art style. Obviously, it's still got the Final Fantasy. It's got still cyberpunk aesthetics and characters obviously look kind of larger than life.
Realistic anime people.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's
what they look like.
Essentially, yeah. It's what we talk about with like Asian character design over American character design.
Yeah. So I like the design of Cloud. But then you then you see him and you're like, man, he really wasn't wearing a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
He's basically wearing a jumpsuit with a shoulder pad.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was like, eh.
Yeah, these cargo pants, a sweater with his sleeves cut off, and a shoulder pad.
Yeah. Well, he used to have a chest protector.
Okay.
Like, remember he was all purple, but then he had like a quarter of his chest was covered in brown.
Yeah, that's right.
They slowly took that out because it wasn't in the game; it was only in the art for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I remember because I had the Prima guy.
Of course he did.
Well, we got it day one. Like we got the bundle with the T-shirt and everything for the original.
Oh yeah.
So it came with the Prima guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, slight changes.
Yeah. I'm fine with it overall. I'm interested to see where the game will go. I mean, to cover the first disc, it'll be interesting to see how they can make a full-fledged game out of it, and it'll be interesting to see how they can justify it being just the first.
Well, the first disc was 20 hours.
Yeah, no. Apparently, I've heard it was like way shorter than that. I heard it was like some people like I mean, it's been long.
Well, maybe it was only.
I heard it was like 10 hours or less. So.
I don't know if it was 10 hours.
I heard it was pretty short. Well, let's.
That's okay.
Yeah. Either way, I heard it was incredibly short.
It's a lot shorter than the rest of the series.
Yeah. So I mean, for them to do that, like, what are they going to do? Expand the game, and how many games are they going to have to make to cover this saga? I mean, they've already made us wait 5 years for this one.
Yeah.
And I mean, are we going to be waiting 5 years for each one? And are they going to be making 6? I mean, is it going to?
I think they're going to make 4.
Okay.
4 of them.
Okay.
Because originally I thought it was just going to be 3, 1 for each disc.
Yeah.
I think they'll make it 4.
Okay.
Because you still have to go to the cave of the bullshit people.
Yeah.
You still have to find out that Cloud's a fucking
Yeah.
liar. You have to fight all the emeralds.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I'd say 4.
Okay. I mean, yeah, hopefully. I mean, I wish it was just one game, but I mean, we'll see how they pull this off and if they can justify the decision to make it episodic.
But I'm pretty sure they're going to pad it out because the game is apparently 100 gig download.
Yeah, so I mean, a lot of it might be audio, but even with audio, it can't be that much.
I mean,
yeah,
the Division 2 is about the same size.
Yeah, it might even be less.
No, Division 2 was 100 gigs.
Oh, it was okay.
Yeah, remember we both almost passed out.
Yeah, that's right.
Because of that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I played it.
Horizon Zero Dawn 60.
Yeah,
was it 60? I think it was 65.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Spider-Man, 82.
Yeah.
Think about that shit.
Yeah, I mean, so we'll see. I mean, I'm curious to see how big of a game this will be. I mean, And it also, I mean, people are really sticklers for things. I mean, we were talking about before how in the Castlevania cartoon, people were losing their minds because they had a bisexual sex scene with a character.
Yeah.
So I mean, for any kind of thing that kind of diverges from the original plot, are people going to lose their mind over that, or will it be accepting of it? I have no idea. I kind of have no idea where the winds will sail with this game overall, like how people are going to receive it. I mean, I remember you in our Crystal Ball episode, you said that critics are going to be down on it, and reviewers, and gamers are gonna like it a lot or love it. I kind of feel you might be right.
You know why the critics are gonna hate it, right?
Why?
The last character we haven't talked about.
Oh yeah, Barrett. Right?
Barrett.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, I'm talking to you, man.
Yeah.
Aren't you down with saving the planet?
Yeah, I mean, he's like Mr. T, Danny Glover, and like just every '70s blaxploitation character. Like it is pretty ridiculous.
I mean, he was ridiculous in the first one.
Yeah, but I mean,
it doesn't sound as ridiculous when they're not saying it out loud.
Yeah. I mean, at a certain point, and also the original game, it was made in Japan, but also the translators were Japanese too.
Yes.
So like things like that.
Also, it was in 1997.
Yeah.
Or 6?
7. Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
So you could get away with
Yeah.
being like having every character a stereotype.
Yeah. I mean. It's definitely you could do that, and then people weren't. I remember back when it came out, people were excited just that there's a black character in Final Fantasy. Like at least when I was a kid, like I went to school and I was in Maryland at the time, and it was like a predominantly black school, so the kids were just kind of like, it's a black dude in Final Fantasy, so it's like
he was. I mean, he was a big deal, and now they're like, "Hey, that's racist."
Yeah,
they pooed him.
Yeah, well, it's not as bad. At least it's not an Italian guy.
No one was going around and be like, "Yo, you're a Barrett."
Yeah.
Hey, Barrett.
Yeah. But his portrayal is kind of is a little silly. Like it's.
I just thought it was over the top.
Yeah, I mean, there are many ways they could have done it. I mean, you could still capture the personality without it just being this just like jive talking. It's like Mr. T knockoff.
Hey there, honky.
Yeah.
Don't you care about Mako reactors?
I was totally waiting for him to say that, in all honesty.
You cracker.
Well, it reminds me of not Heavy Rain. There was in that one, there's a character, you fight a guy named Mad Jack, and it's like this big black dude at it's called a junkyard.
I was gonna say, it wasn't like a mechanic.
Yeah, he worked at a junkyard, but he like killed people there. But he was voiced by a French white guy, and he's like, "Hey, cracker, I'm gonna get you, motherfucker! Get the fuck out of here, cracker!" It's like,
he's South Africa.
No,
where all the French people live?
Yeah, no, but it was Senegal.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where are all the French black people from?
No, he was not at all. It was supposed to be
where I come from. We say we going to fuck you up, cracker.
It was brutal. So I mean, it's a step up from that, but it's still pretty just outrageous and stereotypical. I mean, I'm not offended or anything, but it's definitely cringy.
It is so cringy. But we haven't even gotten to the dog or the cat that rides a toy.
Oh yeah,
who's also a robot.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how they portray that or make it more grounded.
They're gonna make Vincent bisexual. If anyone in this game could be a bisexual,
yeah, I could see. Well, it's Alucard. He is pretty much Alucard.
He is Alucard.
So yeah,
or the cat. Maybe the cat and the dog got something going on.
Yeah.
You know, you see the Mogul just fisted Red X-13 from behind, and Kate Sith is just jamming his nuded balls in there.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Okay.
Have you played through Final Fantasy VII more than once?
No, it hasn't. Not since I haven't like
ever.
No, not since like 1998 was the last time I truly got through the whole game, and then I got it again on Switch. And I was like, oh yeah, I can do it. And then it's been too long.
Yeah,
it's been too long. So I can only play this remake. I can't even with nostalgia glasses on. I can't play the original anymore.
Oh, I have no nostalgia glasses for this.
Yeah,
but. I remember that I had to restart my second playthrough because I was an edgy 13 or 14-year-old.
Yeah.
And I named Red X-13 Nanaki, which is his real name.
Yeah, okay.
Just so they can be like, you mean Nanaki's real name is Nanaki? No, I looked, I was like, this is dumb. I had to restart. I was like 25 hours in or 20 hours in. Fucking edgelord, Dan, you piece of shit.
So, any other thoughts on this?
I mean, I honestly think that critics will love it, but they're gonna be like, well, it has racist undertones.
Problematic, yeah.
It's because there's gonna be that little click.
and the maybe the cross dressing. Do you still think that's controversial? I mean, the trailer came out and I didn't see anyone saying anything about it. Like anything.
They're
negative.
biding their time.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Because they're not gonna say it now. They're gonna wait till the game's actually out, and then they're gonna be like, oh, don't forget, they also believe in misgendering transgenders or making fun of transgendered people.
Yeah.
I'm a trans woman. They're gonna. I mean, it's something that's unavoidable now.
Yeah. We'll see if they can look past it or not. I don't know.
I think most people are gonna look past it.
Yeah.
But journalists will be very apologetic for it. They'll be like, now there is this part.
Yeah.
I know it's in there, guys, but Final Fantasy VII Remake, despite all of its blemishes from being made in 1997, it's still a great game. They're gonna be like, well, I guess we gotta appease these people.
Yeah.
And I hate that shit.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Make a whole thing about transgender Filipinos and then turn them into zombies and kill them. I'm down.
Resident Evil 8.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
It was too spicy for Resi 5. I'll take it. Put them on an island.
Yep.
Have Chris Redfield just bicep punching huts.
Yeah, and they'll make it okay by having a Filipino girl to help them do it, right?
Oh yeah, Leon S. Kennedy will come out, and then Chris will be like, Leon, you were supposed to fuck Claire. Have you heard that clip?
No, what?
Oh, because there's like a recording of Chris, right? Talking to Leon, you know that, right?
Yeah.
He's like, Leon, you saved my sister. Someone redubbed it with like, this is Chris Redfield. This is a message for Leon S. Kennedy. Leon, I'm not gonna make it. You find my sister. You find her and you fuck her. You must continue the bloodline. You haven't heard that? Oh my God, I gotta play it for you. All right. I should be heading home.
Yeah.
We're doing this.
All right. We're still recording this?
Well, I don't care.
All right.
I mean, I would prefer you actually cut it in.
Yeah, I will afterwards anyway. Yeah, I definitely will. But I'll keep it rolling so we can get our reactions at least.
This is Chris Redfield. I'm currently pinned down. I don't know how many of them there are. They just keep coming. My entire team's down. I'm doing all I can to survive. I don't think I'm gonna make it. So I need to make sure I leave this message. Please. Tell Leon Kennedy. I need him to fuck my sister. I won't be able to be there to make sure it happens, but damn it, you make sure that he does. Claire! Sorry, sis. This is all I can do now.
You fuck my sister. I won't be there to see what happens.
All right. Well, other than that, anything else to say?
I hope Eris leaves a tape for Cloud.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe they'll change up and maybe you can just pick who you want to be with. Who knows?
Okay, Eris is definitely gonna die.
Yeah.
That's so dumb.
Yeah.
I hope they change it to knockout instead of dead.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, I mean they're gonna have to figure out how to retcon. Maybe that's what they can stall or something.
Well, no, they retcon it to Eris is dead, but everyone who gets knocked out in battle is just knocked out.
Yeah, knocked out. Yeah. Yeah. Well, hopefully they fix it.
Yeah, or Sephiroth has a magical sword.
Yeah, he can't reverse it or.
Well, but he kills everyone. He stabs Cloud. I guess he didn't die from it, though.
Yeah.
I guess that's the lame way to do it.
Yeah.
Apparently, Sephiroth's gonna be in the first disc.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do. I mean, I guess they're gonna create the threat and everything. So.
Well, you don't see them till like way later.
Yeah.
Like they get out of the city and everything,
Yeah.
and they was like, I was part of soldier. We sat in a train. We were war buddies. His fucking sword was longer than the fucking car. We had to tape it onto the back. Like, how fucking long is that sword?
Yeah.
You're talking about Alucard's sword. That sword is fucking long.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. All right. Should we wrap up here?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Catch you guys later.